From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Perdomo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. This is Corbin Carroll. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. And a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to.
Runner on the go. Bounced up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
So 2 down. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's in the dirt. That catches the outside corner. And it's 1-2. Swung on, belted. Back there. That one is gone. Danny Jansen hits one out. His 7th home run of the season. And that gives him the lead. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Max Kepler at the plate. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Reynolds puts it away, and that is that.
Yes. No if.
Bottom of the first. Here's Oneil Cruz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Off the mark there. Now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And another ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first, Andrew McCutcheon now at the plate. Clevinger keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a ball popped up. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Flying around third is Cruz. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
He was all over that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Keep Ryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, 1 out. Popped up. He's under it. He's got it. There's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Foul ball there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. New inning getting started, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Gurriel hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Cruz out to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hit hard. That gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swing and a drive deep right field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And here it comes. Up the middle. Cruz throws to first in time. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And ball 1. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. One up, one down. Nick Gonzales will hit next. Inside, just missed. That's towards center. Hernandez settles underneath it. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Endy Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count in this situation.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And the pitch. Just missed.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Hayes to first, out on a bang play. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 2 outs, base is empty. Danny Jansen stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one drilled left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Oneil Cruz. The pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals.
That's a ball.
The Diamondbacks leading by 3 here in game 3 of this 4-game series. On the corner for a strike. Got him swinging. And now J.D. Martinez. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Clevinger with a pickoff throw. Cruz gets back easily. Sliced hard but foul. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fly ball down the line. Carroll brings it in, and there's two down. Brian Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Next offering misses down and away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Cruz around second, on his way to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And a foul ball. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Back here at PNC Park, on to the 4th. Now it's the DH, Max Kepler. Hard hit right side. Gonzales to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And it's fouled away. Righty to the plate. High in the air, out to right. And there's 2 away. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Ball 1 there. Here's a high chopper. Cruz. That's the 3rd out. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brandon Bell. Clevinger back to work. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Gonzales batting with one down, takes a strike. At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. Hernandez ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. Endy Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hernandez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. Carroll measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Righty delivers. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Oneil Cruz. That one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here's Andrew McCullough. Cutchin to hit. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Tyler Oneil. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Next one off the plate inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he deals. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And here is J.D. Martinez. And that's in there at the knees.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs. The D-backs leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back. All right, we go to the Top half of inning number 6. And here is Christian Walker. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
That one lifted to left. Martinez moves towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Max Kepler. And there's the strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. And that is that. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Tyler Holderman. He's pitching on 2 days rest. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. The pitch. There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel makes the grab, one away. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Hayes. That catches the corner. That one ripped. Back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. A gigantic blast. His 12th of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
So one out, nobody on. Pinch hitter coming on, Jose Miranda. And that one fouled off. The lefty fires. That one not close. And 1-1. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Throw to first is in time.
Oh, Bill, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Sawinski now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. The line of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Always we know. Just some things we show. It's just some places we.
Staying in the game on defense, Jose Miranda. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. digs in now. 1 for 2. Scott Effross on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here it comes. In the air, right field. Sawinski under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And there's the strike. Liner caught at second. 2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Base knock right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. And that just misses. Suarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
In the air, left field. Martinez makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Mantiply.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Mantiply, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Big stock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second to Walker, and that's 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Jansen collects, fires to first. That completes the. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Gabriel Moreno. The right-hander back to work. And a strike on the outside edge. Effross measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds. And they traded for him earlier this year. That's in there. And the count is 1-2. Just misses with that one. And the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. On the mound now for the Pirates, Scott Alexander.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
That's a slider for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And now the lefty. Got him. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Line drive. Come on. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Pierce Johnson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out. J.D. Martinez stands in. 1 for 3. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And the next pitch is way outside. The Pirates trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missed. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And Martinez is out. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
Hayes in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Dauri Moreta comes on now.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And a pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Not in time. He's safe. So man aboard. Max Kepler, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throws to second. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it,
hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. That one at the knees for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K. So up next, Eugenio Suarez. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs. Way high there. And that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground to short. They get the force, and that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Leclerc.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Fought off foul.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Line drive. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a big swing and a miss. The Diamondbacks leading by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's down and in. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they're down to their final. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Michael A. Taylor, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
On you. And angels when they you stuck on your stoop.
The final line score for the